and others, that if you say no, I won't fire American citizens, you get sent overseas and you get put on a roster, I'm not kidding, to be given the vaccines that have the cancer viruses to soft kill you. So the troops that say they'll be patriots, 75+% in the average study, you're given an injection that will kill you 20 years down the road. I'm not kidding.
Well, I was going to say, I haven't been sick since I got out. It's been probably 6 years since I had a cold, the flu, anything. I haven't even had a sore throat, and it's been a long time.
Did you call in when I was on? Did you call in when I was on Coast to Coast AM last?
No, sir.
Yeah, there was another guy called in and said that since he hadn't been taking the vaccines, he never gets sick anymore. Good to hear from him. When I was on that show, he said that. Let's go to another one here. Well, no, I don't want to cheat this caller coming up, so we'll come back and go to Thomas, John. Oh, John disagrees. I didn't see that. We'll go to him first. Steve in Texas, Charles in New York. And by the way, the last two swine flus, 76 and 1918, popped up on U.S. military bases. Guess what we found from the 1970? Wait till Jason Burmis is in studio with us 33 after. Coming up for a quick 5 minutes. And then I'm going to announce 2 new films, ladies and gentlemen. 2 new films that are being released today. Two little salvos, little extra torpedoes we're firing with no promotion. I'm just dropping these with no warning, and we'll announce that at the end of the show. Here's a little tidbit hint. I didn't tell Aaron, so he jumped the gun. Already one of the films is posted at Infowars.com.
The new
breaking news. Breaking news coming up in a moment. Big news blitz, and I will play the trailer for the new film I am releasing today. That is, I'm starting pre-orders for it today. And it will be released at prisonplanet.tv June 3rd. And the DVDs are now in. So it'll be shipping out. We'll have them all boxed up and ready to be shipped out. So you'll get them very, very quickly after the June 3rd date. That is just a few weeks away. 2 weeks away or so. So a lot of stuff coming up at the end of the show I'm going to be announcing. I got a caller that disagrees with me. John in Washington disagrees. So go ahead, John.
Hello, Alex. I just wanted to say that I finally signed up for Prison Planet, and I just love it. The part that I disagree about with this GPS mapping modeling effort that's being conducted right now is in the origins of the mandate. This actually came from, and it took me many hours to find it, this came from the Department of Economic and Social Affairs Statistics Division. Is Statistical Paper Series M, number 67, Revision 2, entitled Principles and Recommendations for Population and Housing Census. This is a United Nations mandate that came out in November of 2008. And
yeah, no, wait a minute. We actually covered that on the show. So we did mention that. But yes, look, the census, everything, how our national ID cards work is a 2000 treaty. You're absolutely right. This is United Nations, worldwide, under global governance, wants to know where everything is placed, your name, with your home, where you're at. And
on a worldwide basis.
No, I know. And you know what? You know what? We showed that UN document on screen. I spent like 2 minutes on it a week ago. We should do an article about it. Here's the problem. I don't have the writers. Write an article about it. Send it to Aaron at Infowars.com. Send it to Rob D. Send it to Kurt. And one of them will be sure to post it. Send it to everybody to make sure and say post it. And so put that together. I mean, I need writers to volunteer. I can't.
I'll be glad to do that because I did it on my. I do a newsletter that I send out to a group that I have in this part of the country. But here's the interesting thing, very odd about this document, is that when it gives on the very first pages, it tells to whom this document applies, and it gives the various regions. Every region of the world is covered under this document, and the only one they left out is North America. So apparently Obama has signed on to this United Nations global mandate without without asking the United
No, the United
Nations.
States signed on to it, and it was brought up in 1998, and the UN document we read and posted that's running this, and then the federal agencies signed the treaties. When Bush signed on to UNESCO,
Yes.
in 2004, Reagan had taken us off in 82. He put us back on it. That's why you see the Statistic Bureau under the census say in 2004 from the document we saw that we're now under this through UN mandate. So, you know, everything's UN orders. Sir, I report on my employees to the North American Union. And you show it to a yuppie and they say, I don't see that. I'll hand my weapons in if the government tells me. I love government. I love being a slave. Oh, God. I can lift a finger and stop all this, but I'm not going to.
Let me ask you, did you show the 2008 revision 2 on the show? Because I certainly missed it, and I try to watch every day.
No, I saw a 2004 and a 1998.
I've got the 2008, so I'll send it over as soon as I get off the phone here, and it'll be under the title line will be Shout.
Good, good. Thank you so much. Listen, I appreciate your call. Title line will be Shout. We'll get that up. Better yet, write an article, because everything you said I know is accurate, so do it. I can't do it. I'm being hit from too many sides. I've been asking Paul Watson and Kurt Nimmo. Kurt wrote one last Saturday. I've been asking Paul Watson for 4 days. I said, write an article about the gun grabbing that ties it in with the White House Chief of Staff saying we'll all be on list, no judge, no jury, guilty until proven innocent, no owning firearms, tie it in with the bill, and it hadn't happened. But they're working. Paul's writing 2-3 articles a day. Steve's writing 1 or 2 a day. Kurt's writing articles a day, updating the sites. I may have the money to hire some more webmasters and writers, but I'm scared to hire people. And by scared, I'm scared of not completing my mission. I mean, there are infiltrators, ladies and gentlemen. There are a lot of infiltrators. And, you know, it's not pretty. I mean, the feds will get in your office, and they'll come in here and commit crimes and then say, I did it. And it could come out in court that they even did it on their own, and it doesn't matter. The judge will say, it doesn't matter. We set you up. And it's, I know that's their fault and they're evil, but that'll shut down what I'm doing. I mean, this isn't a game, folks. This is real. This is as hardcore as it gets. And I get all gutted up and fired up to do what I do every day, but this is real. Jason Burmis for the quick 5-minute breaking news report. Straight ahead, more of your phone calls and a lot more. I'm Alex Jones. Stay with us. Big announcements coming up.